Welcome to Gulfstream Park. We're excited to be here for the Clasico del Caribe this Saturday. It's a Latin American tradition that's been going on for decades, and for the first time this week, it's being held in the United States.
That's right. The event is put on by the Confederation of Caribbean Racetracks. This is the 50th running of the Clasico. Now, there's 5 races in total. The Clasico del Caribe itself is for 3-year-olds that were born in one of the 9 Confederation countries. It's a 1 1/8 race, but there's 4 other races on the Gulfstream Park card affiliated with the Clasico. There's a race for 3-year-old fillies, a race for sprinters, for older horses, and 1 race for internationally bred horses that race in one of those countries.
In terms of the storylines heading into the Clasico, one of them is that there are 2 Triple Crown winners competing against each other. They both won their Triple Crowns in their respective countries this year. How often does that happen?
Yeah, I mean, in 1978 we saw Affirmed and Seattle Slew, the 2 Triple Crown winners of 77 and 78, but these came out of the same crop.
So one of them is Justiciero from Puerto Rico. And, you know, one of the storylines is that Puerto Rico was obviously ravaged with the hurricane, and that has shut down racing in the country for the time being. And it did affect the training of Justiciero, as we found out from his young first-year trainer.
His races were always scheduled. You know, we knew what we wanted. We wanted to be here. We accomplished it. If it wasn't for the hurricane, I would be more sure about his winning, but we're very excited to see what he's going to bring to the race.
Well, not only was training shut down in Puerto Rico, the Camarillo racetrack has been closed since the hurricane devastated the island. Now, they hope to have some races in December, later this month, but there's not really a firm timeline on when things are ever going to get back to normal in Puerto Rico as far as horse racing is concerned.
The other horse that won a Triple Crown is Inmenso. He won the Dominican Republic's Triple Crown, and we got a chance to meet him. He's quite the character. He also lives up to his name, Inmenso. He's immense.
Big horse.
His personality is great, though. We were watching his race when he won the Triple Crown. His exercise rider brings the horse over, and here's what happened.
Look at that. When he listened the name. Yeah, you hear that? Amazing.
It's really funny. He heard his name being called on the phone and he perked up.
Yeah, the exercise rider is Franklin de Jesus. He's also the trainer of the horse now, and he's a former jockey in the Dominican Republic who used to ride against Joel Rosario. Well, Joel will be riding Inmenso in Saturday's Clasico del Caribe.
One of the other competitors in the Clasico is Fray Angelico. His backstory is interesting too, because 2 of his family members actually won the race previously. His dam in 1996 and his great-grandsire in 1974 with the same trainer he has now. His name is Alberto Paz Rodriguez. He's a legend in Panama. He's won more than 6,000 races, and we talked to him about his horse.
Well, you know, this horse is a horse that when he ran 7/8 of a mile, and you'll see his form, he went in 45 and 2 and won in 124 flat in Panama, which is a deep track. But then when he went the distance, he didn't handle it that well. He finished 3rd, far behind the winner. Second time he went 1.8 miles, he got closer. And the last race, he won. So I think he has matured, he has developed. He's a beautiful horse, he's sound, he moves very good.
Well, the trainer Alberto Paz Rodriguez, everybody knows as Droopy. That's his nickname. He is a legend in the Caribbean. Over 6,300 winners actually in Panama. He's won this race 3 times. He refers to the Clasico del Caribe as the Breeders' Cup of Latin America, and for good reason. It is a big deal. And it's also a handicapping challenge. You've got horses coming from different countries, different racing surfaces. So it's going to be a fun handicapping challenge going forward.
Well, hopefully we can help with that this week, so stay tuned to the News Minute. That's going to do it for today's edition. We'll talk to you tomorrow.